Sorry. Hello everyone, welcome to the Captain's video blog. We are Friday, September the 16th, 2016. Paris won 4-0 against, no, was it 4 or was it 6? They won by a hefty amount of goals over Caen, with Cavani scoring 4 goals. That doesn't happen often. Maybe he's finally turning into, the goal scorer that he should have always remained. Who knows? But still, I guess that it was fun while it lasted. Paris not being able to do shit, drawing against Arsenal, drawing against Saint-Etienne, losing against Monaco. I mean, Caen certainly isn't going to be a team that's gunning for the European spots, but still, it's still a bit disheartening to see what happens with their season. They have their one of their top scorers from last season really being kind of a cunt because he wants to go to Mexico, and now they lose 4-0 to Paris. But yeah, so the other day I wrote in the description, a bit of drama surrounding the Champions League, because apparently the UEFA has decided on new rules for the spots qualifying, and apparently I don't know if it's the clubs, the leagues, or the UEFA, but someone in that whole thing is not going by the rules, and the other parts want to create a world-class league. Now, is it like the project from 1998 that wants to take the top teams from the big five, the big five being England, Germany, Italy, Spain, and France? For some reason, France is still in the big five. Well, I mean, in 1998 it certainly was, because there really weren't the effects of the rulings from the European Union saying that, yeah, you can have, it's like the 6+5, like 6 players must be from the European Union. Before that, it was really more of a rule concerning the players from your own country. So yeah, but this time apparently they want to do really a global league with the top teams from every continent. So essentially, an even bigger Club World Cup. I don't know how that will work really, but yeah, that's really bad, because you gotta admit that the main revenue from that the UEFA does on the Champions League is from the big clubs like Real Madrid and Barcelona and Chelsea and I don't know, Paris apparently. So yeah, so the big teams have a lot of leverage. And it's kind of sad that the president of the UEFA is not Michel Platini anymore, because at least he tried to do things a little more right. At least that's what it looked like. So yeah. I mean, at one point there was even the project of a competition that wouldn't be like the World Cup, but pitting national teams in a league style. Yeah, it's all very complicated, and I don't really want to think about it. Yeah. So what can I talk about? There's always this thing when I watch anime. Most of the time, it's on my phone. So there is always this thing with the furigana, the little characters that help reading, for example, Latin text or too complicated kanjis. So yeah, and they are usually in a smaller script. That's why they are called furigana, because they can be katakana, they can be hiragana. Doesn't matter if they are in a smaller script and they help reading. It's a furigana, and there's always this thing when I'm watching anime on my phone. I'm like, how can people even read those, because they don't appear for a long time and they are very small. And then I remember, oh yeah, that's true. Most people in Japan watch anime on their TV or on the computer. So, and I don't think that it's so common to watch on the computer, but what do I know? So yeah, when they're watching on TV, obviously it's a way bigger screen than on the telephone. Even the old CRTs are way bigger than my telephone. So obviously you can read better. So yeah, there was that. I was watching Orange, which for some time I confuse it with Citrus, and it's not really the same thing at all. Citrus is Yuri. It's gay girls, and Orange is about time traveling and the guy who's dead, and they want to save him. And in the last episode that aired, I think, or maybe it's not, I don't know. The main character who thought she was the only one to have letter, but spoiler alert, every single one of her friends have a letter from the future. She read the entry for New Year's Eve. Yeah, I'm gonna have I'm gonna get he's gonna be mad at me, and I should try not to hurt him because his grandmother is ill and all that, and she is like 10 minutes from the new year, and she's like, hey, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to my grandmother, I hope she's doing fine, and I'm really concerned. And she's like, she will be fine. How did you know she's going to be fine? We know that she knows because her from the future knows, but how does he know that she knows that she will be fine? After all, the main thing that brought him down from the get-go was not being there when her mother suicided herself and committed suicide. Suicided herself would be a little bit redundant. So yeah, you're like, you really there's written that you should try not to hurt him and to understand his feelings, and you're saying, can you stay a little bit more with me? No, that's not how it works. You know what you should do and what you should not do. You're creating useless drama. That's something that I always kind of. That's when I go on forums or on I always say, no, but it's not useless drama. It's literally in the plot. That's a very central component of the plot. Here, it is useless drama. She doesn't need to do that because she knows that it will make a chain of events that might as well end up on him committing suicide anyway, which is the complete opposite of what you want to do. So yeah, and sometimes I'm like, there's this kind of thing when I know that it's gonna be wrong, and I'm glad that I'm not really fluent in Japanese, so that I still have to watch anime with subtitles. It's that I will remove my headphones, like creating a distance, and I will read the subtitles, and I will be like, no, don't. And yeah, sometimes I will even look away that because I don't even want to do that. So yeah, what can I really say? There's nothing quite, and then really nothing else I can talk about. I stayed in my bed very late. One of my professors told me, yeah, the tomorrow we're Saturday, and there's this thing where we go to a village, I was like, yeah, I cannot really go. You asking me to be there on a Saturday morning at Montpellier. I don't live there. But yeah, I will have to go back to Montpellier in the following week, hoping that I will have my papers to enroll. And yeah, that's gonna be heaps of fun. Still haven't started my internship. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I also have to think about tattoo for a friend. I need to find her a quote or something to add her to her tattoo. That's gonna be fun too. Because this it's all about loving life and all that. I'm a very strong nihilist, and I'm like, oh fuck, how do I? Why not? Let's do this. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.